I am alone with the kids all week while my husband climbs in Sedona, Arizona with his friends. So to vicariously live through him, I started learning about the rocks he's climbing, and I was not prepared for how wild they are. Like, he's literally climbing ancient sand dunes, fossil beaches, and a vanished ocean floor. But here's what I couldn't figure out at first. How can one place be all of those things at once? Because obviously, when you look at Sedona, you don't see oceans, you don't see beaches, you see cliffs, massive red vertical walls. And the clue is right there in front of you. Layers everywhere. Sedona isn't one landscape. It's a stack of completely different worlds, all sitting on top of one another. So imagine this, every time my cutie patootie husband grabs onto a hole, he's touching a different environment. Sometimes a desert, sometimes a coastline, and sometimes the bottom of the ocean. So let's start to decode what he's actually climbing. See that pale, almost white rock pretty high up? That's the Coconino Sandstone. And it's about 275 million years old. And those are fossilized sand dunes, like the Sahara, but turned into stone. You can even still see the angles where the sand was pushed by wind across the dune. But then right nearby, there are layers that tell a completely different story. Thin bands of limestone, like the Fort Apache limestone, and that only forms underwater. So you have dunes up here and rocks formed in water down here. So somehow this desert used to be a sea. And that flip from water to land didn't happen just once. Above the Coconino Sandstone, you get the Toro Weep Formation. And it's a formation of a bunch of different rocks showing that it switched back and forth between an ocean and land. It's like the coastline kept moving in and out over and over and over again. And then at the base of it all, there's the Hermit Shale. Soft, muddy rock that doesn't form cliffs. You can't climb it. Really good for hiking though. And this was a quiet floodplain, completely different from the cliffs above it. Which brings us to another question. Why can we see these things at all? These all used to be deep underground. And it's because Sedona's at the edge of the Colorado Plateau, a huge block of Earth's crust that was lifted up without crumpling or deforming so much, which is kind of amazing because all of these layers aren't steeply tilted or faulted all the heck. They're completely intact. But then erosion did its job and started carving away at them and exposed them so we could see them today. And just when you think this story is over, millions of years later after these seas came and finally went for good, lava shows up. And the rocks in Sedona are the only rocks I can think of that wear a hat. They are capped by lava rock, basalt specifically, almost like pouring molten chocolate over a layer cake. So when my husband's out there climbing, he's not just scaling a cliff and looking really, really cute when he does it. He's moving between worlds, from an ocean to a desert to a shoreline to a freaking volcanic eruption. Well, he didn't climb all the way up there, but it was above him. Meanwhile, I'm here, solo parenting, regulating emotions, mostly my own. But in the back of my mind, I'm wondering what layer of rock my husband is climbing on today or at this very moment. And I'm really grateful that he took a trip here because I actually went to grad school in Arizona. I was studying Martian meteorites at the time. I was really looking through a microscope at rocks from another world. And so I didn't know anything about the geology here, and it was really fascinating to learn. So now I don't just see Sedona as beautiful. I see it as almost impossible that one place could be so many different places all at once. I'm the Cosmic Geologist. I tell stories from the crust of the cosmos. So if you liked this video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.